Good evening, everyone. So, welcome to another webinar. As you know, that we are Delhi's oldest career counseling firm, and we also help in study abroad and profile building. And today, of course, there's a very focused area we are going to look at: understanding creative opportunities, and also how do you create your own portfolio. For a lot of places, when you're applying all over the world, you need to create your own creative portfolio. So how do you go about doing it? How do you look at these universities step by step? How do you move forward? So this is what we are going to discuss today, and I'll have Ranveer also who will be joining us, and he'll be sharing in detail about how to take up this thing step by step. So he'll be joining us shortly. uh, in the last 15 years, 20 years, I would say, creative careers have come of age. So, UI, UX design, user interface, user experience design is a career which has increased phenomenally. Uh, if I look at the top 10 career options in US, you will find UI, UX design is one of the top 10 careers. Yeah. Why? Thanks to companies like Google, Amazon, Uber, Flipkart, Ola, all these companies need UI, UX designer. Why do iPhones sell? Why do people buy iPhones? Because they look good, they have certain features, they're easy to work with, their design element is amazing. Yeah. So this is a biggest company in the world which has grown up thanks to design and of course tech also. Yeah, both the things have been used. So increasingly, companies use product design. Today, designing a TV, designing a fan, designing even a bottle. So one of my students, he has launched water, and he has got a tin bottle design, tin container design. So that's another example of product design. So any product, chair design, yeah, actually furniture design is a separate area. So even on the design side, I would say product design is emerging. So UI UX design, product design, and then of course we smart cities design, which is more linked to architecture, but that is a field which has been growing. Then of course we would look at animation, interaction design. Then we can look at traditional areas of design like interior design, fashion design, textile design, jewelry design, yeah, which have been there for so many years. So this is how you could understand design and then plan out a career. So maybe we can show you a small listing of universities. Ribu, if you can kindly put that up. So across the world, there are amazing colleges like Pratt, like Parsons, like like suppose okay, it's a linked area that is not design, but filmmaking. Yeah, filmmaking also people think of. So hi Bhavya, hi Daksh. Deferred MBA from ISB or MIM from LBS. Uh, I think uh, I think I would go for LBS because it gives you an international exposure. Yeah, Daksh, I remember you. How are you doing? And okay, now we are joined by Ranveer Singh, who's an amazing creative person. I know him from his 10th class. I still remember in 11th and 12th, like a lot of students in 11th and 12th, they're playing girl boy. They are moving around here and there. Whereas this guy was making paintings. He earned a good revenue also. One group of Faridabad SRS group sponsored couple of paintings, and he would be featured in media time and again. Yeah. So
Hello,
that's
sir.
how it is. Yeah, great. So we guys keep on doing. We you know about us. We keep on doing a lot of programs all over India as well as outside. We have done a lot of workshops, fairs, and a lot of individual consultations. We also work closely with NCDA, US, and actively participate in international conferences in various countries. Yeah. So there are some questions I'll take up later on because right now the program is focused on design as well as we'll be starting. We'll be discussing how do you create your own portfolio. So Ranveer here, who is with me, is an amazing person. I know him from last so many years now, more than 13, 14 years now. So he went to JJ School of Art, which is in Mumbai, and he also did his this thing from NIFT, B design from NIFT, and then he has been having his own exhibitions. I recently went last month to an exhibition he had done at a place in South Delhi. So that's something amazing he has been doing, and he also helps young people to apply to make a complete portfolio so that they can apply to foreign universities. Yeah. The next. So this is the topic of today, how to build up your design portfolio. So guys, when you're applying outside India, you need to have a portfolio ready. Now, portfolio might mean a lot of things, but I will not speak on it. I'll let Ranveer take over because he's an expert on this and he'll guide you step by step. And other questions like some of you are asking, Yashvi Chandra, you can just check out humanities based careers as well as psychology, law, separate videos on my YouTube channel. You'll get all the details. According to me, it depends on which area you're going to look at. So if you're going at law, then those colleges are better. If you're looking at psychology, then other colleges are there, and so on. So just look at individual videos, you'll get it. So all yours, Ranveer. Ranveer, you can kindly take up and proceed ahead. Ranveer.
Thank you so much, sir. Yeah. So next slide. So how to build the design portfolio? Before to design a portfolio, you must need to know your interest first. So there are different courses in different fields. Some students have a capability of doing the fine art, like visual arts, paintings, sculpture, ceramics. So these are the fine art based majors. Another is the design based majors where like I have listed 25 types of 20 types of subjects, which majorly is in the accessory design, advertisement, animation, architecture. The red mark, the content which is red marked is all the hot courses. The most of the people take up these days. Fashion design, furniture design, film, television, and video studies, game design, graphics and communication design, which is very good in the market, illustration design, interior, interaction, product. So these are the design major design based courses. Then design management majors. So some students do not want to take design as a like they feel that they are not very good at hand or like but they can very good in management things, so they can do the design management, fashion business management, fashion marketing and management, luxury brand management. Others think that they can teach very well but not like they can paint or like design anything, so they can opt architectural history, art history, dramatic writing. So the people who is writing for the films like script writing, all this comes into the design theory based art and design majors. Next slide please. So to study design, top destinations to study design is like United States of America, United Kingdom, Singapore, Hong Kong, and Canada. You can look all these five countries to study design. Next slide. These are the some of the world's top design colleges, which comes in the top 10 in the world, like Parsons School of Design, Pratt, Rhode Island School of Art and Design, School of Art Institute of Chicago, California College of Arts, Savannah College of Art and Design, School of Visual Arts, University Arts London, Glasgow School of Art, and LaSalle College of Art. There are many others also, but this is which I can recommend you as a personally that these are the one of the best colleges in the world to study art, design, architecture, and films. Yeah, next slide, please. When is the right time to start building your design portfolio? Now this is very challenging question because sometimes students think that most of the students participate in understanding that to design the portfolio at that time when they are in the middle of the 12th class or like just before 1 month or like 2 months before the deadline of the universities. So this is uh, you if you want to apply for the if you want to apply for the like foreign universities or the top schools of the design, then timing is very important. When you have to start your portfolio, building the portfolio, and what exactly you have to make in that particular folio, that exactly very important thing. Next slide, please. So If advisable, then timing is everything. Best time to prepare for the design portfolio is from the class 11th onwards and 12th. If some students got late and they think that might be they will understand this thing, or like might be they will take this design subject as a career, so they can think, if they are thinking in 12th class, then March is the best time to prepare for the portfolio. Otherwise 11th class, June onwards. Then next slide, please. How to start building your design portfolio. Now this is very, very important. How to start your portfolio. See, next slide, please. So there are so many steps to start building your portfolio. It's not about like most of the students who are studying in the CBSE schools or IB board schools. They think that whatever they do in the classes, or hobby classes, or like they whatever they learn from the outside, they can compile all the art pieces and then they can apply for the foreign universities with that portfolio. So the universities never demand the kind of hobby portfolio. It's a semi professional portfolio which actually shows your interest, which actually shows your creative skills, which actually shows your personality, that what exactly the personality you carry to take this particular subject, what exactly your thought process, like sketching, like those students who are skipping the sketching part, they sometimes they think that sketching is tough. So the university is all checking all these skills that you have when you want to apply in the foreign university, your understanding of fundamentals of art and design, principles of art and design, and the color theory. So these are the most important steps when you have to start your when you're thinking to start your portfolio development process. Yeah, next slide, please. Uh, so know the requirements of top design colleges. See, there are a set of requirements. Some students think that on the basis of the 12th class score of the 12th class, they will get into the top universities, but this is something which is a myth. So students must have to prepare from the ninth onwards. They should prepare their studies also. They should prepare the portfolio also, but the academic scores is also important. So if the university will look upon at ninth class, 10th, 11th, and 12th class score grades, which is very, very important for all of you. So you cannot skip the marks. So on the basis of the marks, on the basis of the portfolio, and on the basis of like letter of recommendation, statement of purpose, your English fluency test, and then design softwares, you should know all these things. These are the primary conditions to get into the university. So take care of the marks also. So the students who is having very good skill, but their marks are very below average, like or 60% below, or like 70% below. So might be they will get into trouble when applying for the top universities, because universities will look upon the academic scores also. Then detailed art and design portfolio, your contact sheet. So the portfolio is representing your personality, your thought process, and through the contact sheet, like describing the portfolio, understanding what exactly you have developed in your portfolio to convey the university that why you developed this particular art piece. And if you're developing this kind of art piece, your journey should you have to show your journey process of understanding of your thought process to the university, because university for a portfolio is a front face for the university. The university will look upon to you as a person or as a creative artist through your portfolio, by understanding your portfolio, by judging your portfolio. So your portfolio must highlight your personality and your thought process. That's why I'm again and again highlighting this particular word, personality and your thought process. So copying the things is not something which you can develop into the portfolio. Your portfolio must be original, and your portfolio must show your skill also, that the different types of skills, different sets of medium skills, plus the way you understand the environment, the way you understand your artwork and representing your emotions into the artwork. Next slide, please. So what to include in portfolio for different design fields? So there are so many things to include in your portfolio, and I can say that it's a set of visual studies, basically variety of visual studies, where you can put like I can say it's a still life, compositions, human anatomy, perspective study, then 2D drawing, 3D drawing, 3D models, architecture, plan map. So students who are applying for the interior design, they can include interior design plans. They can include the interior design model also. If the student is applying for the painting department, so they can include portfolio of the paintings, which actually narrates the story, narrates a visionary story of a artist. Also, the students who apply for the film design and the animation, they should know to handle the camera first. They should know to how to do the script and how to make the illustrations out of that script, and then with the help of the illustrations, how one can produce the movie also. So at least university is seeking some basic steps from you, that before entering into any particular course you should have some knowledge regarding that particular subject. So it sometimes it depends on the subject, that if you have decided that you go for communication design or like fashion design or like leather design or accessory design, so your portfolio must reflect some kind of art pieces which actually shows the university that you have a direct connection with that particular subject, so that they can offer you the admission also. Also, in the portfolio, you can, if a student is undecided, if a student is undecided regarding that what to do, or like uh, sometimes student thinks that he is good in the paintings also, he's good in the communication also, or he's good in the graphic design also, so they can include few parts, like few art pieces regarding the which shows their talent into the drawing also, which shows their talent in the graphics also, or which shows their talent in the film or animation also. So you should have to include all these things, and then further you can decide, or like undecided applying to the university, it will definitely help you. Also, if talking about more in depth regarding the portfolio, then you must have a very good observation skill, because most of the top universities, they will look into three parts, that what exactly how strong your observation is, and how much you put your patience into that particular topic when you draw that particular subject. So your patience also reflects into the portfolio. So these are the things which actually university demands when you include things into the include art pieces into the different design portfolios according to their chosen fields. Yeah. Next slide, please. So yeah. So if you want to know in detail, then you must get your portfolio review by me or like by sir. So our students who actually studying in the top design schools of the world right now. So we have a very huge list, but we can definitely show you something. So one is these are the students who is actually studying into the top design schools. What is UI UX? Okay, so UI UX is like basically interaction design. It's all about the app design. The like you all have the mobile phones. You using the different kinds of apps and the using of the different websites. So how you interact with the app, how you interact with the applications or websites. So that is called the UI UX design, the interaction design. It's some universities call this particular subject as the interaction design, and some universities call this as a UI UX design. So this is more about in depth to interact how your interaction with the website or like the application. Interaction design and UI UX design is almost same. Hi Ashi. So what about graphic design? So graphic design is all about more like communication. So like you reading the magazines, you reading newspapers, you see the TV channels, you see the packaging and the products packaging of the products, you see the logo design. These all comes into the graphic design. So graphic design is about like photography. The styling is also coming into the graphic design. Then the ways of communication, most of the ways like print design, media design, illustrations, typography, calligraphy. These all the parts of the these all are the parts of the graphic design. Uh, any questions? So these are the students with the scholarships who is actually studying into the top design schools. Next slide, please. So I want to show you some design portfolio. The students, the, like our students who actually design their portfolio the way the university wants. So this is the kind of professional portfolio which the university is seeking and is asking to include in the portfolio art pieces. So first, if you see the first image, that is called that is the still life. So this student is applying for the car design, the automobile design. So he particularly paint this still life. And if you see the second one, the hand with the lens. So this is called the observation study. So these both have a difference. Like still life is different, and the observation study is also different from the still life. But we actually do not understand at the time of the schooling. Then, if you see the third, which is written by the petition, so it's a graphic, it's a campaign part. So initially, I told you that in the portfolio you may have to include art pieces, graphics, or like whatever the subject you want to opt. In the fourth part, this is called the illustration. You must have seen this particular illustration on the like beauty brands or the cosmetic brands. So how to use a particular product on your face or like the face packs. So this is the kind of illustration a student has done already for some beauty brand. Then the fourth one is the it's basically a random thought process which is running into the mind of the student who is influenced with the music or inspired by the music. So he did this with the different kind of medium, like first like the radio is in the black charcoal and the white charcoal, and the shirt of the guy is in the soft pastels. Then the fifth one is the sixth one is the still life again, which is in the oil colors. So this is the kind of semi-professional portfolio the university is asking you when you submit your portfolio into the university to like who are seeking admissions in the USA, Europe, Hong Kong, and Singapore. Then next slide, please. Okay. So for the portfolio, you may contact us. For the counseling, that you definitely contact us at this particular address and the number which is shown in the website. Yeah, and we have a again the next seminar which is coming up on the 21st of November. You may also join this particular, which is more about the how to be a young entrepreneur, discussing like thing. The next slide. If you want to review your portfolio, then you may like WhatsApp. You can WhatsApp me on this particular number. I can review your portfolio also. And if you like, I train students for the USA, Europe, Hong Kong, and Singapore for the portfolio development program. So if you really want to take up this subject and to study further in these countries, then definitely you can contact on this particular number. Next slide. If you still have some queries, then you can definitely contact me or you can mail me, write me mail. Uh,
Great. Thanks a lot, Ranveer. Thanks for providing detailed information. I'm sure students would have understood in detail about how to plan their own creative portfolio. So, students, if you're looking at world-class creative portfolio creation, you can be in touch with us. You've already seen Ranveer. Ranveer and me, we work closely together to help students be very successful and get into top international universities in the world. So, with this, we wish you all the best. Any help you need, you can be in touch with us. Thank you, people. Thank you, Ranveer. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you so much, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye.